Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our New York studio. I'm Chris Taylor. Pakistan and the United States have signed a strategic pact to redevelop the historic Roosevelt Hotel in New York City. The Memorandum of Understanding was signed by Pakistan's Finance Minister and the U.S. General Services Administration, with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif witnessing the ceremony. The agreement aims to evaluate the technical and commercial feasibility of renovating the century-old property, which Pakistan acquired in 2000. Officials say the collaboration forms part of broader economic ties and privatization efforts between the two countries. While the project is expected to unlock significant value from the hotel's prime Manhattan location, detailed timelines and financial terms have not yet been disclosed. For more on this development, we go to our correspondent Eric Westwood in New York City.
Chris, the Roosevelt Hotel occupies a strategic location in Midtown Manhattan, making it one of the most valuable foreign-owned properties in the area. Analysts here say redevelopment could transform the site into a major commercial asset, depending on the scope of renovation and partnership terms. The involvement of the U.S. General Services Administration signals formal federal cooperation, which may streamline regulatory processes. However, market observers note that transparency around financing and long-term management will be key to determining the project's ultimate success. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Eric. Meanwhile, Senior Raza Rabbani of the Pakistan People's Party has called for the Roosevelt Hotel Agreement to be presented before Parliament. He says lawmakers must review the terms to ensure transparency and accountability. Rabbani stressed that parliamentary oversight is essential to safeguard national interests and public assets, particularly as the property falls under Pakistan's broader privatization strategy. The agreement was witnessed by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and senior U.S. representatives. In Washington, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif also met U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio following the Board of Peace Summit. Discussions focused on expanding cooperation in critical minerals, energy, counterterrorism, and trade. Secretary Rubio thanked Pakistan for supporting the Gaza peace plan and expressed solidarity following recent attacks in Balochistan and Islamabad. Both leaders reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening strategic ties, with Pakistan emphasizing deeper economic collaboration and regional peace initiatives. Turning to the economy, the International Monetary Fund says Pakistan is showing signs of economic strength. According to the IMF, policy measures implemented under the Extended Fund Facility have helped stabilize the economy and rebuild investor confidence. Officials highlighted Pakistan's first current account surplus in 14 years and a primary fiscal surplus in line with agreed targets. Headline inflation, they say, remains relatively contained. An IMF delegation is expected to visit Pakistan later this month to review progress under the EFF and the Resilience and Sustainability Facility. Successful reviews could unlock around $1.2 billion in loans. In Lahore, 5 senior leaders of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, currently incarcerated in Kot Lakhpat jail, have written a joint letter urging the party to suspend protest activities during the holy month of Ramadan. The letter, issued through their lawyer, also criticized remarks by President Asif Ali Zardari regarding the imprisonment of PTI founder Imran Khan. The jailed leaders called for improved medical treatment for Khan and urged the party to reorganize its structure, focus on pressing national challenges including terrorism, inflation, and education, and encourage the opposition alliance TTAP to engage fully in parliamentary politics. In the United Kingdom, Prince Andrew, younger brother of King Charles III, has been released from police custody after being arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. The case relates to allegations of sharing confidential UK government documents with the late Jeffrey Epstein. The arrest was carried out by Thames Valley Police following the release of records by the US Justice Department. Buckingham Palace said it had not been briefed in advance but supports the ongoing investigation. Although released under investigation, Prince Andrew continues to deny any wrongdoing. The probe marks an unprecedented modern case involving a senior British royal. And finally, in sports, the Pakistan Hockey Federation has lifted a 2-year ban on national team captain Ahmad Shakil Butt. Interim President Mohiuddin Ahmad Wani reversed the controversial decision taken by former PHF chief Tariq Hussain Bugti following the Pro League Tour of Australia. Wani said fairness and transparency will guide his leadership and pledged reforms aimed at stabilizing the federation, improving coaching standards, and attracting private sector partnerships to support players. Elections for new PHF leadership are expected soon as efforts continue to rebuild trust and revive Pakistan's international hockey standing. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.